there, and Bill's absolutely convinced this guy did it.
Well, to be honest, if I was Bill, since nobody else has had a plane with a bad engine, that would be my natural go-to. I can't really blame him. Yeah.
I think the other thing that ticked Bill off is apparently he or somebody told the guy, you know, you need to get this cleaned up, and he said, I'll be back tomorrow to do it, and then he didn't show up.
Well, he's going to have to shake some hands. Feel bad for the guy. I mean, yikes, he's facing a big...
Yeah, he's looking at some serious dollars, there's no question.
That's terrible.
At least he made it onto an airport.
Yeah, hopefully he's taken that part of the equation and saying, I survived a bad situation. It could have been much worse.
Yeah, I mean, if he'd put it in, even if he hadn't been it, if he'd put it into a highway, the cost of getting it off the highway would be big.
Yeah.
But I can tell him one thing, he decides to take it loose right here, he better, gonna really piss Bill off.
All right, who's the gentleman with the baseball cap?
I have no idea.
Okay. All right, if I could ask you a favor, I'm going to try to do this on my own.
All right.
Just stop me if I'm doing something wrong, but don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't leave me, kind of follow me. Nope, that's not it. So I'm seeing this clicking okay, and I'm thinking I hit this. Hit it again. Then I have an option to either go to direct or here to set KTDF. For whatever reason, it's already there. I just hit enter. This is where I am. Now it wants to say, where are you going?
Going to the same place, right?
Right, so direct. Enter. Enter.
There you are.
I like direct better, because you don't have to go for those letters. All right, cool. And now weather.
Temperature 2.3 Celsius. Dew point 2.1. Altimeter 3017. Person County Airport. Automated weather observation. 1229er. Zulu weather. Wind calm. Visibility 1.
So I'm saying 2-4 again.
Clear below.
Just because it's calm. No reason not to.
2.3.
All right, cool.
Dew point 2.1. Altimeter 3017. Person County Airport. Automated weather observation. 1230. Zulu weather. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature.
I'm going to check it again when we get out there, but I figured I'd just look at it right here.
Altimeter 3.
All right, we're just going to go ahead and taxi out then. I'm going to keep my window open and keep your door open. Check the brakes real quick.
Person County Airport. Automated weather observation. 12.
I think they're pretty good.
Zulu weather. 1. 0. Clear below 1, 2,000. Temperature 2, 3 Celsius. Dew point 2, 1. Altimeter 3, 0, 1, 7. Person County Airport. Automated weather observation. 1, 2, 3. 1. Zulu. Weather. Wind. Calm. Visibility. 1, 0. Clear below 1, 2,000. Temperature 2, 3 Celsius. Dew point 2, 1. Altimeter 3, 0, 1, 7. Person County Airport. Automated weather observation. 1, 2, 3. 1. Zulu. Weather. Wind. Calm. Visibility. 1, 0. Clear below 1, 2,000. Temperature 2, 3 Celsius. Dew point 2, 1. Altimeter 3, 0, 1, 7. Person County Airport. Automated weather observation. 1, 2, 3. 1. Zulu. Weather. Wind. Calm. Visibility. 1, 0. Clear below 1, 2,000. Temperature 2, 3 Celsius. Dew point 2, 1. Altimeter 3, 0, 1, 7. Person County Airport. Automated weather observation. 1, 2, 3. 2. Zulu. Weather. Wind. Calm. Visibility 1, 0. Clear below 1, 2,000. Temperature 2, 3 Celsius. Dew point 2, 1. Altimeter 3, 0, 1, 7.
Ag check.
Person County Airport. Automated weather observation. 1.
Up.
Keep going.
No, you talk to me.
You said not to.
Well,
Man, I'm riding.
all right. I was really talking about this. I never did this totally on my own.
Okay.
If we're going to take off and I've done something really horribly wrong,
I'm just going to get out. I got good insurance.
I already checked the carb heat.
Okay.
Checked the mags. The mags are okay. You don't agree?
No. Fine.
Keep looking this way, like I did something wrong here. Nothing?
I bet you aren't a very good poker player, are you?
I'm not a very good poker player?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Because you're letting somebody else bluff you out.
So you're bluffing me?
You never can tell. You're the pilot in command. I like your sunglasses, by the way.
They're not new.
They look kind of like mine.
They do look like I use, but mine are progressive.
Mine are not.
So, I think we...
Mine are old school.
Looking at the instruments and it looks okay.
Okay.
But cabin doors should be closed and locked. What are you doing?
We had the lights on last night. They didn't have the green dots.
That's what you were talking about.
But you would have not have ever used it, so you'd have no way of knowing that.
Yeah, but I should have said, hey, how come I don't see green lights?
Keep going.
That's on me. Okay. Cabin doors closed and locked. I'm going to check the DG when we get over.
Wonder where all those crows are headed.
What's that? Oh. Fuel quantity actually mysteriously went up.
That happens most of the time.
Okay. So that's not a bad thing. Blinding lights on.
Yeah, I have no idea why it does it unless the extra electricity makes it read better. Now you want both landing lights. I know one says taxi, but they're the same.
Both of these?
Yeah,
and this.
they're the same thing.
What about this?
If you want to.
Yeah.
So those 4 for daytime and 5 for night.
Okay. All right, we're going to head off there.
Okay.
Those are going away.
Door is latched.
My window's still open. I'll close it when we get...
You need to talk.
I need to what?
Talk. Talk.
Oh.
Tell somebody.
Yeah, let me do this first. Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is taking off runway 24, Person County. All right, DG looks good. They're taking off.
Goes way back so you don't touch the brakes. Smooth. You want the plane to accelerate on up to about 65 or 70. And there's a maneuver later on called a short field takeoff, where we climb it at 60. And 60 is got enough margin if you're careful. But, you know, when you come off the ground, just nice, smooth rotation.
Okay.
You,
No, it was a joke.
inquiring minds may want to know.
Yeah, it looks like it's been taken care of pretty much.
Yeah, my mind's never been all that inquiring about things like that. Likelihood it's a brush, you know, somebody burning off a pile of debris or something, but could be a house.
Yeah, it certainly got out of control for sure.
The 155, 7 miles to the west and on the land, Harnett.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is... County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind.
It is.
I'm wondering if it's
A lot of moisture in the air.
it might be the smoke too. A bit far out and let's move back in. High 2.
Tech bearing 20292 north of the field, setting up for a practice RNAV beginning at John Buffer 23. Winding Tech.
Blue Ridge area traffic, citation 2A Quebec Alpha, currently 8 to the west inbound, Blue Ridge, Martinsville.
Merced County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Merced County. Merced County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Merced County.
Blue Ridge, Martinsville area traffic, citation 2A Quebec Alpha, 3 to the west inbound.
Merced County traffic, Skyhawk 33 uniform is transitioning past the field at 3000 from the south to the north.
Area traffic, citation 2A Quebec Alpha, left downwind from runway 30. Blue Ridge Unicom, citation 2A Quebec Alpha. Morning. I chance to give an Enterprise rental car there for our tail number.
Merced County traffic, Diamond 403 Bravo Lima is 4 miles to the south. We'll be entering the 45 for the downwind runway 24, Merced County.
I ballooned, but I fixed it. Kinda, sorta.
Yep, you did fix it.
I held it
Why did it balloon?
because I was going too fast.
What else? Why were you going too fast? Keep backing up till you figure out what changed that caused that.
I let the nose drop.
Exactly.
And I was trying not to. Dang. All right. Simple.
I think your fire's getting blacker again.
It is.
Merced County traffic 403 Bravo Lima is on the 45 for the downwind runway 24, Merced County.
That's Bravo Lima. That is blue line.
Bravo Lima, turning downwind, runway 24, Merced County.
Merced County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning crosswind for runway 24, Merced County. Merced County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning down.
My mortar's saying, help me, help me.
Did it because I didn't see him and I was trying to be safe.
Well, I'm not objecting to that.
I know.
But you're up revving up about 2,600. Now, when you start climbing, it drops back down again.
Yeah. I'm going to have 45 degrees.
Traffic 403 Bravo Lima, turning left base, runway 24, First County.
County traffic, Skyhawk 8148 Bravo, 2 miles west of Wilkes County, 3000 climbing, heading north. Last call, Wilkes County.
First County traffic 403 Bravo Lima, turning final runway 24, First County.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County. Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
First County traffic 403 Bravo Lima, clear runway 24, First County.
Shit. What a bad.
Take Baron 20292 on the RNAV for 23 and over. Wait a second.
Two dogs.
Two dogs.
They're going to get hit.
And Blue Line taxiing out. There are two dogs very near the runway. It looked like they might be going to cross it on Person County.
Roger, we'll keep our eyes out. Thanks for the heads up.
Let the FBO now.
Nobody there. Not quite.
The problem, dogs, probably not.
Occasionally. I don't know exactly how to get through the fences or where they're headed, but
Traffic 403 Bravo Lima, departing runway 24, left closed traffic, Person County.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning crossway.
yeah, I think we gave you a game plan on how to fly the traffic pattern.
Yes.
20292. You need to keep your climb going. You're doing 90 instead of climbing. So go ahead and get the climb done, and you won't go so fast, you won't get so wide.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for runway 24, Person County.
And then you can't be distracted by other airplanes.
I know.
It's nice to know where they are, but if you forget what you're doing, then we end up with the pattern we had last time.
Hanover traffic, sector 1080 Foxtrot, 3 miles to the east, crossing midfield at 2,000 feet, Hanover.
Person County traffic 403 Bravo Lima, turning left crosswind for runway 24, Person County.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County.
And Person County 403 Bravo Lima is turning left downwind runway 24, Person County.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
Remember, you can drop the nose to get air speed. One of my other students tended to need speed, so he'd add power and the nose would pitch up. He'd let it happen. Then he'd end up high. Now he's chasing the airplane. There are times you do want to slow the descent. But if all your numbers are about where you want them, then all you do is keep pitch steady and add a little bit of power. Need to start that flare higher. Hey, a lot closer to the center line this time. I like that.
First sky traffic, 403 Bravo Lima, turning left base, runway 24, first sky.
That's an improvement.
So the flare was too late.
Yeah, the whole approach was perfect down to the last 20 feet. And when the runway started widening out, we still had to nose down, heading toward the dirt.
Yeah. First sky traffic, 403.
The speed control was good. Other than maybe that little tiny Humpty bump. But
Right, so just to kind of express my process. On a balloon, so I let it settle.
yeah, but that's causing your balloon. The cause and effect. When you don't bleed that speed off, that last 10 feet or so, you get down to a foot or two off the runway, and now you're snatching at it to try to level it out, and the odds of getting that perfect aren't good. And if you overdo it, you balloon. And if you underdo it, you plant the nose wheel. So if you start the round out a little higher, but nice and slow, that starts. But it also slows the sink rate. Not to a stop, just slows it. The visual aid for that's when you see the runway, you know, it's widening very slowly and all of a sudden it goes fast. That's where you need to start rounding out, not wait till you're about to bounce off the runway. Better last time. The result was better last time.
Person County Traffic 172. More gradual with my round off. I can't.
Well, it may be you're staring at the runway right over the nose. That could all, instead of as you get down to where the runway's widening, or even a little bit before that, if you'll start to move your vision out a bit. Now, you obviously, you know, in the final throes of it, you know where the runway is because you're making decent final touchdowns. We just got to get the near game better in that whole process.
Yeah.
New River bound.
I'm assuming he stayed in the pattern, right?
No, he's on the taxiway.
Oh, there he is. Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County. Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
Sure looks okay. So you don't want to level out. You just want to aim for somewhere past the numbers and a little bit short of the 1,000-foot point. And keep that really steady in your windshield without your nose bobbing up and down any more than it needs to. And then as you're aimed, then you watch the airspeed and you use a little bit of power or more or less as needed to make the picture stay pretty still. Now, you see the nose wagging side to side a tiny bit every time you pitch up and down?
Yeah.
That's because your feet aren't doing anything. Which is also part of the reason you're ending up over on the left side a lot. And the flare, you're not feeding in a tiny bit of right foot. All right, we look for the runway to widen out quickly and start flaring at that point. Don't drop the nose. Good. Right there. Perfect. Round, round, round. Working. Keep working. See how much better that works?
Much better.
County 403 Bravo Lima, departing runway 24, left close traffic, Mercer County.
Skyhawk 04 Yankee is 10 miles to the southwest. We'll be entering downwind for 24.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for runway 24.
Here, departing the area to the west.
Bravo Lima, turning left crosswind for runway 24, Mercer County.
Traffic, Charter 3310 Tango, turning gate, runway 34, Hanover.
Hanover traffic, check 1080 Foxtrot, left down.
Think about pitch control.
Hanover traffic, 353 Tango Alpha, departing northwest upwind, Hanover traffic.
Mercer County traffic 403 Bravo Lima, turning left downwind, runway 24, Mercer County.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County.
Person County traffic, Skyhawk 04 Yankee, 6 miles to the southwest. We're downwind entry 24. I'll be looking for both aircraft in the pattern.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
Traffic comes in AM Chester, 6,000 below. Use caution, do not notify the field. Chester traffic.
Keep it on your airspeed. The dance on the rudders. Keep your nose down, 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 down. Good. That little balloon lifted you 50 feet, made you pretty high. And we're still about 100 feet higher than we ought to be.
Sky traffic 403 Bravo Lima, turning left base, runway 24.
It'll work. Go for the center line. Right foot, right foot, right foot, right foot. Can't let the nose go that far left. You take you over to Causey where it's 40 feet wide, and you'll figure out real fast why you need to keep the nose right down the center.
Where's this?
Causey Airport.
Runway 24.
How far is that?
So we're southwest of Burlington.
Person County traffic, Skyhawk 04 Yankee is entering the downwind.
Causey is narrower than half of our runway. It's about the width of the taxiway, slightly wider than the taxiway.
Why bother?
Because it's one of the places you might want to go someday, or maybe not Causey, but somebody similar.
Okay. Scary.
Not if you know how to fly.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
If you really are diligent about centering the plane with your wings, pointing the nose with your feet, then Causey is no big deal. It's the only downside I know of from learning at an airport like Person County, is that people kind of in their subconscious get the idea as long as I'm on the asphalt, I'm good. And they don't learn the precision.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning crosswind forward. How many two planes in the pattern is too many?
Oh, about 6.
Okay.
Downwind for 24, about a beam midfield.
A lot depends on, there he is. Yeah. A lot depends on how proficient every pilot is and what they're doing. Yeah. You know, everybody's flying different patterns, and some people don't know how to, you know, space themselves and things like that.
Sierra is 10 southwest, will be entering a left.
Person County traffic 403 Bravo Lima, clear runway 24. Person County.
And over.
Okay, it's a quarter mile, half mile.
But he hasn't turned yet, has he?
No?
Person County traffic, Skyhawk 04 Yankee is turning left base 24.
Wilson County traffic, 2 Echo is going to be left crosswind for left crosswind 19, left downwind 1, Wilson County.
So I'm not going to turn until he's next to me.
Right, so he's beside you. However, if you fly your normal pattern, it's not going to be a problem.
Okay.
If you change your pattern, then you could end up too close to him.
Person County traffic, Skyhawk 04 Yankees turning final 24.
55.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County.
And, left downwind for runway 1, Wilson County. Roger that.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
Hey, to square your pattern out. That guy that landed is taking his sweet time, so we need to. You're doing good on your speed, and if you square out the pattern, he should be clear by the time you get to the end of the runway. But don't lose sight of what you're doing.
I'm not.
Okay.
I didn't mean to say it like that. That sounded like going back.
All right. That's all right. As long as you're paying attention, I'm okay. I understand frustration.
I'm not really that frustrated. He's off the runway.
Person County traffic, Skyhawk 04 Yankees clear of runway 24 at Alpha 4.
Okay, now remember you have a slight tendency to be on the left side, so think about that in your setup. Okay, start now. You're waiting too long again. Right foot, right wing. Hey, you'd have been perfect on the center line at Causey. That's about how much side front you'd have had if you were on the center line.
Angry when things don't go well.
Well, you know, to some degree, anger and frustration are a sign that you care.
Oh, of course I care.
And, you know, that it's frustrating when you want to be as good as you want to be, and you're not, and you're struggling a tiny bit. And so...
Chester, 14-5 below, use caution, do not have a final field, Chester traffic.
Then we start polishing on the problems. And the first one is that you need to start the flare a little higher.
A little sooner.
A little bit sooner. Not a huge amount, but a little bit.
And just do it more gradually.
Yes.
First guy.
The problem is I'm doing it too soon. I'm pulling too hard.
That's correct. You're reacting instead of planning.
Okay.
And then, go ahead.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning.
Then from there, the other problem is that in the flare, it's taking so much concentration that you're losing. You're doing good with the touchdowns, but your brain's working hard to do that, and it's losing the positioning over the runway.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for runway.
So as you're getting down close to the flare, the wings, ailerons, tilting ever so lightly, move you one way or the other over the side-to-side angles.
Which makes no sense today because the winds are dead.
Well, you may think they're dead. It also could be that you have a perception that you're level when in fact your left wing is down ever so slightly.
Okay.
So again, it's not. It's a thought process of correcting whatever you're seeing as opposed to thinking, well, this is the way to do it, and therefore I'm going to just do it.
824.
And then along with that is this ever so slight right foot as you bring the nose up. Because as the nose comes up, the P, just like on takeoff, the P factor, the prop, torque, gyroscopic precession all try to turn left.
Turn left base, runway 23, wing deck.
First County Traffic 403 Bravo Lima, turning left crosswind, runway 24, First County.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County.
First County Traffic 403 Bravo Lima is turning left downwind, runway 24, First County.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County. And a fix.
About to go high.
First County Traffic, Skyhawk.
Work those feet.
Departing the path.
Remember, if you're working aileron, you got to stop the nose from going the wrong way. Adverse drag. Or adverse yaw, whatever they call it. Up, wings down. Nose up a little bit. Right there. Start working. Very slowly, but work. Working, keep working, keep working. Working. Now, I'm not concerned near as much about a little bit hard landing.
24, First County.
I like the center line. Go ahead.
Apparently they don't work together.
Well, that's... What can you say there?
Eventually.
Turning final, runway 24, First County.
That's the key.
The key is to integrate slowly the multitasking.
Yep.
Of it's just to understand which controls are creating the problem and which ones are solving it.
And it's got to be intuitive. It can't be, oh, which one do I do next?
I mean, imagine driving I-40 or 85 and you're not intuitive.
On the road, she said, be careful in the air. And I said, I think you're in more danger than I am.
3 miles to the east, 4,500 maneuvering.
That's when you get an I-85. Is turning crosswind for runway 24, Person County.
Charlie is departing the area to the east.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for runway 24.
Person County traffic 403 Bravo Lima, go around runway 24, Person County. Traffic 403 Bravo Lima, left crosswind, runway 24, First County.
Well, pitch control. Look at your gauges to back up what you think you're seeing.
Sky traffic 403 Bravo Lima, turning left downwind, runway 24, First Sky.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County. Person County Drive 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
Foot. Remember, you're rolling right, tiny bit of pressure. Watch that airspeed, keep coming down. You leveled out here. What you want to think of is as much as possible a solid straight line, not a, a steady descent all the way. Not a little Humpty Bump.
Attention Suffolk traffic, partial activity over Suffolk at 2 minutes. Exercise caution, do not fire still Suffolk.
First County traffic 403 Bravo Lima is turning left base, runway 24, First County.
Closer.
Yep.
403 Bravo Lima is turning final runway 24 for sky.
It could also be, Tom, that your perception of where straight is very slightly to the left.
Okay.
I've seen that numerous times over my teaching career.
But I'm having a problem today, and I haven't had that much of a problem in the past. Been more in the center. I don't know what this problem is.
Could be the wind is just very subtly off one side.
I need to correct for it. That's all there's to it.
That's actually the answer.
Yeah. I can't let the wind be controlled.
Not that I totally subscribe to the theory, but like Michael Jordan says, just do it. I don't think it's quite that cut and dry.
2 miles.
If it were, everybody could do it.
Yeah.
Stop landing runway 31. I'll be joining left base to 31, Blue Ridge.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning crosswind for runway 2.
Steve.
Yes, sir.
You missing the Starphone piece off your mic?
Morning, traffic, Skyhawk 733, X-ray Echo is 3 miles to the southwest.
I'm not.
I will be in a left downwind for runway 30, 733 X-ray Echo.
Carol Wiseman was missing one last night.
I've got it at FBO. It was laying beside the ramp.
All right, thanks. And we'll need fuel when we land.
Okay, I'll have it ready for you.
You're 10 or 10:30? 11.
I think he's at 11. Well, think about where you are over the ground.
Traffic, pressure to singular.
Something's going on. The heating of the day?
Yep, probably. Now, one of the tricks on watching the gas gauges is if they start to quit bouncing, you see how much they rock around when you rock?
Right.
If they start to quit doing that, they're getting pretty low.
Okay.
As long as they're moving around some, you probably still got, some gas in. At this point, you've still got at least an hour's worth.
Martinsville, Blue Ridge traffic, Diamond 5, Golf, 7 miles to the southeast.
If we were going cross country, we'd probably be starting to look for somewhere to get fuel.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 24, Person County.
Traffic, Carolina.
County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
No traffic, Archer 32993 is on about 9 miles. Traffic, Skyhawk 723 X-ray Echo.
Yeah, you're right down the center line right now. And you're over about a third of the way. And you're coming back.
So the wind's coming this way.
Possibly. The windsock's been showing a very slight amount. You're pretty close on the center line again. Maybe very slightly to the left. Don't drop the nose way down, because all you do is pick up a ton of speed. Right wing down. Remember, use your wings to center over the center line, not your nose. Flare. Bring the right wing down, there, we're good. Keep working. No. You had it. You're chasing.
Shit.
Got so caught up in that right wing down that you started doing like this.
I did.
Okay.
Can't do this.
And exactly. And should that happen when you're by yourself and you don't fix it real quickly, go around.
Yep. Oh, I know. Yeah, the first time I solo, I can just imagine you on the radio. Hey, Tom, eventually you're going to have to land because you're going to run out of gas.
I've had students numerous times tell me, I just sat and talked to you the whole way around.
Straight in runway 23, this will be a low approach only on that traffic.
In fact, the first person I ever soloed told me that.
How many years ago was that?
1980.
Oh, wow.
Test traffic driving 2 minutes to jump in the air with Chester, 14,500 below. You do not overfly the field, Chester traffic.
County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning across.
Traffic 403 Bravo Lima is parking runway 24, left close traffic, Berks County.
Turning final, runway 31, Clarksville Blue.
No traffic, Archer 32, 32 mile final, runway 23.
Actually, the next person into noon.
Oh.
Clarksville Blue Ridge traffic, Diamond 5 Golf Golf, 1 mile final, runway 31. Mark.
Harnett County traffic 472 Delta Sierra, 5 mile final, runway 23 Harnett.
Remember, you really want to be about 80 around here.
Okay.
And that's usually just the pitch control.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning main.
You know, it could be a combination of power and pitch, but more often in where you were, it's more often just that nose is down too much.
Lima turning left downwind, runway 24, Berks County.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24.
Watch your airspeed, look at the picture, look where your nose is, think about everything. Pat your head, rub your stomach, tap dance, chew gum. Your final pitch is, you know, keep coming down straight line till you pass the numbers. On the 1,000-foot points to be moving slightly up, the numbers to moving slightly down.
287 miles to the...
Looking good. Keep it coming.
2,000.
Back off your power a tiny bit.
22, Tyler.
Go for the center line. It coming down. There you go. Now, see that nose drop? Don't let that drop quite that much. Work it. Right wing. Yeah, that's actually the way to drop the wing. That's perfect.
Good. I'm learning something.
Need to get slightly sooner, but the amount you did was great.
Good. I'm trying. The winds are playing with me today.
Automated weather observation.
Right foot.
3 Bravo Lima is turning left base runway 24 for sky.
Calm, visibility,
Calm.
10.
How much they know?
I wouldn't believe a thing that AWAS says. I know it will lie to you.
Yeah, I don't think it's calm. It's calm at the ground. Where's this indicator?
Down on this end of the runway.
But how high?
About 10 feet.
Oh, that means nothing.
403 Bravo Lima, turning final runway 24 for sky.
Absolutely nothing.
Sorry. I usually, especially if I'm landing on 2-4, I usually glance at the windsock on short final to kind of give me some idea of what I'm going to be dealing with.
Yeah, I've been looking.
Yeah, you don't always have a windsock there, so.
I've been looking at the flag because you can see the flag. Well, but the flag is not accurate. Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning crosswind for runway.
Traffic 2 Sierra has gone this. We'll be flying this approach procedure, 2 Sierra.
County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind. 5 miles, maneuvering for 45 minutes now.
Wayne is X, have November downwind on 23, Wayne is X.
For sky traffic 403 Bravo Lima, clear runway 24 for sky. East Wilkes County.
Hold on it. Just keep it level, and then when the flaps come down, don't let them balloon you. And then when you see about 80, 85, you should be able to relax without having to push much and start your drift down.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base. Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
Right wing. You're about 3/4 of the way to the left side of the runway. Getting closer. Work your flare, slowly. Still diving in that last little bit, and that's causing you to overreact for the balloon. Getting better. You're back pretty close to the center line that time.
Getting so aggravated.
And you dropped the right wing down and you touched on the right wheel, and that's what you had to do to stay over the center line.
I know, but still. It's slowly coming together.
The single component that you really want to think about is that slow, gentle flare.
Okay.
And probably it means you need to look down the runway a little bit further, a little bit sooner.
Okay.
Wherever you're looking at the final point is perfect. You're touching down very gently, nose up. You're working that last little bit. What we're trying to get smoothed out is getting to that last little bit.
So the tree line is not good. That's too far, correct?
The far tree line's too far, yes. Yeah. What I do is, when I'm coming in, is I'm turning final. I want to be lined up dead down the center. And so if I realize I'm turning a little inside, I'll just shallow the turn out a little bit, or I'll stop the turn before I actually straighten it out.
Hey, Asher, we're off the ground. We're 15
but,
clear of the runway. Did you hear that?
You know, usually by half mile out to 3/4 of a mile out, I'd like to be dead center. And then from there, I am kind of watching the end of the runway, the numbers. And I want that picture to be about a 3 to 4 degree slope down. And then, if I'm doing it, and you're angled in now, if I'm doing it correctly, then the point into my eye stays still. The area that's past the numbers and somewhere just prior to the 1,000-foot point stays pretty still. And as you get closer, you start to realize that what you aren't going to get to is going up, and everything you're going over is coming down relative to your point that you're going to actually hit. And that point isn't relative to the nose, it's relative to the sink rate of the airplane. And once I'm comfortable with that, then I'd like for the pitch to stay pretty steady all the way in until I'm rounding out to the flare, and I'm watching airspeed. And then as I get in a little closer, I'll look down the runway, make sure nobody's down there. Look, and I try not to stare at any one place very long. Constantly let my eyes move around.
If the traffic jumps away, we're still back up.
And then as I get near the runway, then I start to, literally, coming across the antenna here. I'm letting my eyes start to move down the runway a bit, but not the far tree line. I'd read all kinds of you know, things people say do, like bring the cowling up to the tree line or the top of the eyebrow or whatever. But in my mind, that's a crutch because it doesn't work every time.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
It works on the airport that you learn off of, but then when you go to a shorter or longer runway, then it isn't going to work very well. So as I'm coming around here, I'm visualizing where that runway would be if it came all the way out to this, where we are right now. Where would it be? And as I finish this turn, I want to, just like you'd pull out in the highway from your driveway, I want to be lined up. And then here, I'm kind of watching the end of the runway, the antenna, the 1,000-foot, moving my eyes around a little bit. About where you're aimed right now is perfect. Just don't pitch up. Just keep it coming right for that point.
Yeah, it ballooned up.
Yeah, but you got to anticipate.
Yeah, my fault.
Okay.
Skyhawk 33 uniform is...
Your speed's good. Work your feet so your nose isn't wagging. Because that nose wagging means you're chasing everything.
403 Bravo Lima is departing the area to the southeast.
Out here, power out. Don't let the nose drop. Just a tiny bit of back pressure, just like you had it. They pull just gently right there. Stay with it. Now it's widening out. Start rounding out very slowly. Right wing down just a hair. Right wing just a hair. Smooth. And let's take the next turn off.
Okay.
We'll get some gasoline.
Okay.
Take a few break. And what? Now clean up the airplane.
Oh, shit.
What else? Good.
I was so used to taking right off again.
Yeah, I know. Habits.
Bad habits. Want me to get off here?
No, going up to the next one.
Okay.
Now, you're about a foot to the left of the center line. It's closer. Now, hard to do. I mean, the plane doesn't want to track straight. It's like a 3-year-old. It wants to go somewhere other than where you want it to go. How come it didn't turn?
Because I didn't push hard enough.
Look at your hand.
I was using my feet.
I know, but you're driving the car on top of it.
I mean, I don't think I was going fast enough, actually. Because the rudders are more receptive.
Okay, so...
How far do we want to go?
You can park in one of these T's here. You want me to call him back?
No. I mean, he was not a problem. It was when there's two, it's a little bit more to juggle.
You're right.
One is not as bad.
You're correct.
It's literally they're coming when I'm going.
Yeah, and he actually did a good job of waiting for you to start your crosswind turn before you take off. So.
Plus, he spent a lot of time taxiing. I guess maybe he was practicing taxiing? I don't know.
Well, I don't know their protocol. My guess is they spend time talking about what went wrong as they're taxiing. To some degree, I think, really think they do it because it eats up the clock. Not, you know, taxiing's not hard on the airplane, not hard on the engine. It is hard on the student.
Wow, I just realized that. I'm going to assume positive intent. They're not really doing that consciously. But I mean, literally, I would fly from Raleigh to LAZ, land twice, and go back home. That was my 2-hour lesson.
An expensive lesson.
Yep. And I would almost never want to come out here because it was so much, a little bit farther. It was like, I think 4 miles farther. Trying to save money.
Well, I mean, that's how we think in the charter business. If I can save 4 miles, that's, you know, in a jet, that's money.
Yeah.
You think, well, gee, that's 1 minute. Yeah, but you stack 1 minute every flight. After a while, it turns into something significant.
Well, this is pretty cross based on this windsock right here, huh?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to say no mag check if it's okay with you.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
Door is locked.
My window's not.
Take your talk.
I was going to close my window first.
No. Or you pull out on the runway.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is taking off runway 6, Person County.
What you want to think is what's the most important thing. The most important thing is you stay cool, so that's the last thing you do. Second most important thing is you make sure everybody else knows what's going on.
That's hilarious. Oh, that made my day.
Right there again.
They're right just across the runway. I would tell FBO about it.
If you're listening to the radio, there's a dog just crossed the runway, 2 dogs just crossed the runway about taxiway going into Bill's hangar.
Go get them.
They're headed north.
That's a Great Pyrenean look like.
Yeah, one of those Disney movies.
British traffic, Skyhawk 2029 Yankees, crossing midfield this time for a left downwind runway 31, Blue Ridge.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for runway.
Traffic Piper 646 to Charlie. 5 mile VOR approach for Siler City. Blue Ridge traffic, Skyhawk 2029 Yankee on left base, runway 31, Blue Ridge. Traffic, Air Care 4, approximately 10 miles out inbound, expecting the RNAV 3041. Blue Ridge traffic, Skyhawk 2029 Yankees turning final.
Think about pitch control.
Got him 2 minutes, jumped in the air of Cheshire, 14 pound below, use caution, do not move, field test traffic.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha turning base for runway 6, Person County.
Don't get too low out here.
You're right.
Pay attention.
We are approaching.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 6, County.
City traffic, Air Chief 5 Juliet, 6 mile final practice, RNAV 22, Siler City.
Two reds, two whites is dead on the 3-degree slope.
Imagine that. How did I do that?
See more than 3 reds until the runway's under you. It's pretty touchy. You don't have to do much changing to change those lights. Looking good. Steady coming in. Do your thing. There you go. Nose wheel was on the center line. Do another one.
Okay. Maybe the winds are better this way.
Most people do better for wind off their left. I think it takes away that tendency to drift to the right, to the left.
Well, plus
it pushes you back this way.
Yeah, plus it's closer to 6. It's 1.
Yeah, how the wind's affecting your plane.
Oh, right. 172 Papa Alpha is turning crosswind for runway 6.
Chester, 14.5 below, use caution, do not over final field, Chester traffic.
Bridge traffic. Air Carrier 4, approximately 4 miles out inbound on the RNAV 31. Blue Ridge traffic.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for
City Myers 34364, turning left downwind 227. That's the correct. Downwind, cross the numbers.
Southeast. Okay, right. Airport,
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 6.
Blue Ridge traffic. Helicopter Air Carrier 4.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 6. Person County.
City Myers turning phase 2276.
Get your airspeed. Don't level out right there. Just nice and steady. If you get low, you might have to, but you weren't low. You were okay. Right foot, just a touch. Stay with it. Don't let it, about 3 stripes ahead of you.
I was in the center.
Yep.
Little bounce. Not pretty.
Well, you flared low again.
And I freaked. Like, oh my gosh, I'm too low.
The runway, they no longer matter.
I know. Once again, not an excuse.
Well, I mean, it's good to know.
I know what happened.
It's good for me to know what you're thinking because that helps. You know, polish in the right places.
It's getting a little bumpy. is more sluggish on a day like today than it is on a cool, crisp morning.
Yes.
To perceive that.
That's definitely true. Hot days, motor doesn't want to make power, plane doesn't want to perform. Dense.
Person County Traffic 172.
Is up predominantly in your ability to climb.
Yep. Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 6, Person County.
Blue Ridge traffic, Skyhawk 704, landing uniform is 10 miles to the northeast of Martinsville, Blue Ridge.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 24, Person County.
Crosses your mind, fix it. To start your flare higher. Okay. Remember, when the runway starts to make that big, quick widen out, that's where you start.
Reason that I did that was my reluctance to balloon. I flared.
You're not perceiving the correct answer as to why you're ballooning. You're ballooning because you get in really close with speed. And then you're trying to fix the speed, that's where you balloon.
Okay. So I'm coming in too flat to slow down.
Yeah,
then I do this.
If you start higher, then you bleed off that last little bit of airspeed before you get right down to the runway. But if you dive into, say, a foot or 2 feet and then level out, you still got a lot of speed to lose.
Okay.
And it's a good skill to have because on a really gusty day, that's sort of what you do. You dive it, you bring it in tighter with a little bit of speed, knowing you're going to float, and then work quickly to not let it go up on you or down on you as needed. But on a calm day, you know, if you're getting to where the runway's widening out, you're still above 60, you want to very slow round out at that point.
Person County traffic 172.
South City traffic, RV Whiskey Zulu 10 to the southeast, inbound runway 2, South City.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning down.
City, Cherokee 16 Lima is approximately 6 to the south, inbound on the RNAV 3 approach.
Okay, I got your controls for a minute. What I want you to do is to work your feet.
Okay.
Right rudder all the way to the floor. Down the level. Now the right one.
And did we have a Piper in?
Now back center.
East at South City.
Okay, now instead of going all the way to the floor, I want you just a little bit of right foot. Good. Bit of left foot. Good. Now a little bit of right foot again. There you go. All right, you have the controls.
My controls.
South City traffic, Cherokee 786, 1 Whiskey, crossing overhead the airport at 3,500 eastbound.
County traffic, Sirius 8 Romeo Mike is clearing to the east.
Yeah, I saw that buzzard.
RV Whiskey Zulu is about 6.5 to the southeast, inbound runway 22, Siler City.
Siler City, Myers on final, 22, Siler City, full stop.
And Cherokee 16 Lima is looking for the RV.
The RV is a model of airplane.
Oh, okay.
Runway 31, Blue Ridge traffic.
County Drive 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 6.
City traffic, Cherokee 16 Lima is going to do a circle to the southwest at 2,300 and let the traffic clear at Siler City.
One 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 6 per second.
What are you seeing?
High.
What are you going to do about it?
Reduce the power.
All the way.
Okay.
South City traffic, Whiskey Zulu now 4 to the southeast.
Yeah, you can always put it back in later.
2.
Kind of like engine out.
Yeah, it's just exactly like an engine out.
Blue Ridge traffic, Skyhawk 734 the uniform is on base.
And if you hold the pitch really steady, you can decide that whatever's staying still is what you're going to hit. Anything rising, you won't get to, but only if you hold the pitch still.
What's your direction turn out there, sir, in the Grumman at Siler?
If you see the end rising, that's a little bit of power to get there. But control your pitch. Don't let it pitch up because that just defeats the whole purpose. Right foot, round out, work your flare. Left wing, right foot. Tell you what, I have the controls again. Okay. All right, so what I want you to do is, this is going straight, okay?
Yeah.
Actually drifting a tiny bit to the right, so I'm going to pull it back over. That's going straight. That's what it should look like. If it looks like this, it's going, and it's just a tiny bit, then we're drifting off to the right side.
Okay.
So you have the feet for a minute. Just gently, not a lot, just a little bit. Back to the center. Right foot. Good, beautiful. All right. Here we go. You have the controls.
My controls.
Whiskey Zulu, left base 422, Solid City.
Grumman just departed Solid City. What's your position now, sir? Yes, what's your position at Solid City now, sir?
I'm south of the airport, and I'm inside of the Cherokee, if that's your talk.
Yeah, I'm the Cherokee circling around out here. I wanted to let the traffic clear at Solid City.
Pershing County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind for runway
6. Between base on 2 freeway. Solid City traffic, Whiskey Zulu, final for 22. Full stop at Solid City.
Sounds like Solid City's busy.
They get that way from time to time.
I didn't realize it was that big of an airport.
It's not, but a lot of check rides are done out of there.
Oh, okay.
So people go down there and get kind of used to the airport.
Got it.
Problem with Solid City, it doesn't have a taxiway.
Oh.
So to get from the center field ramp to the end, you got a taxi on the runway. Older airport, it's just never modernized. Again, anything you see you don't think's right, fix it.
All right, I'm a little bit tight.
Inbound on the RNA.
A little bit high, a little bit close.
Looking for traffic at Solid City.
Hey, the buzzards are really out today.
They are.
I think so, Michael. I've got the runway in sight.
Nose up, nose up, nose up. Right there.
Thank you.
County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 6, Pershing County.
Traffic's got 2 minutes to jump in the air for tester. 14 mile below, use caution, do not notify the field, test traffic.
Pershing County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 6, Pershing County.
Don't drop it too far because your speed will get out of whack. There's a airframe limitation on full flaps on speed is top of the white arc. Remember the foot action we did on the last pass?
Yep. High.
Solid City traffic, Cherokee 16 Lima is 5 to the south, 2,200 descending inbound, 22 on RNAV, 4 approach to be circling 22 Solid City.
started at the right place. Looked better. It just kind of leveled out. Then it got a little bit slow on you. And then we chased it a little bit from there.
I need to get this right.
Well, that tiny bit of right foot you just did,
yeah,
twice. Same thing on landing.
Okay.
Traffic Cherokee 16 Lima is 3 to the south, RNAV 4 approach, circling 22, Solid City.
Test traffic, jumping to the average tester, 14.5 below, use caution, did not notify the field, test traffic.
Traffic here, 1498 Lima, on the left base for 3-1, Blue Ridge.
Regional 720 Foxtrot Lima 4,400, descending inbound 68 nautical miles southeast of the airport, Horner Regional.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 6.
Lima extended downwind 22, Solid City.
And I tell you what, it's hard to get a word in edgewise today.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
If you're going to roll rapidly, you need foot. If you're rolling really slowly, it doesn't matter so much.
Okay.
But if you're a bank like this and you crank it to come back level, that takes right foot. See the ball?
Yep.
Skyhawk 704 Lima uniform is exiting the pattern to the northeast. Last call, Blue Ridge.
Yeah. Is that Lillington, or are you talking about Harnett County?
City, Cherokee 16 Lima, midfield downwind 22, Solid City.
Harnett Regional traffic, Malibu is turning 3 mile final, runway 23, Harnett Regional.
3 mile final.
Traffic, Cherokee 524 in Lima is 5 miles west of the field, going to enter a left downwind, touch and go, runway 6, Brookneal.
Good. That's better on keeping the pitch under control. Now, you're in a little bit tight, so
yeah, I know.
Plan for that.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base for runway 6, Person County.
Solid City Traffic, Cherokee 16 Lima, turning base 22, Solid City.
Person County Traffic, Cessna 3288 Mike, overflying the field 2,500 feet, has the traffic in the pattern inside.
Person County Traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 6.
In Solid City, Cherokee 16 Lima, base final 22 before we'll stop at Solid City.
Looking good.
Not going to land?
Didn't say so. But you concentrate on you. Don't worry about him.
Traffic, Cherokee 524 in Lima is left downwind, runway 6, Brookneal.
Don't let the nose too high. It needs speed. Get too slow, there's nothing to flare with. Deep. Wait. Start over. Work it. Start over. I don't know what's changed about where you're looking, but that's usually what causes that high balloon, is you're looking too close and you think you're closer than you really are. If you get the eyes out about 3 stripes, if nose is up a little bit, you may have to look around the corner.
All right. Because I'm afraid that I'm frustrated to the point where it's starting to affect my ability to...
And you're getting tired. I mean,
yeah, so...
Well, we've been out here a while.
Yeah, one way or the other, I'm going to do one more.
Now, your approach into short final was great.
I'm not sure what the hell the ballooning is.
It's usually looking too close. Not always, but usually.
Okay.
It's a reaction instead of a planned... And of course, at some point, it's all reaction. But
yeah, I think what's happening is I'm looking far, and then all of a sudden the wind starts to mess with me, and I need to correct. And then I'm looking at my nose as soon as that happens. But, you know, I'm just going to think of all the things.
Well, we know you can do it because
I
you've been demonstrating them this morning.
I know I can do it. I just don't get it.
On the Regional 720 Foxtrot, Lima, turning left base, runway 23, on the Regional.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning.
Here 1498 Lima's downwind 31, full stop, Blue Ridge.
On the Regional 720 Foxtrot, Lima, turning final, runway 23, on the Regional.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning downwind.
Ridge traffic, Musketeer 1498 Lima on the left base 31, full stop, Blue Ridge.
You think Musketeer?
That's an old Beechcraft.
Oh, okay.
Built back in the 60s.
Regional traffic, Cherokee 4 Lima is left downwind, runway 6 for count.
I think it was probably, I mean, they had the V-tail Bonanza, but I think it was their first fixed gear single engine trainer.
County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning base. County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is turning final for runway 6, Person County.
City traffic, we're 6460 Charlie. Procedure turn inbound. RNAV 22 approach, Siler City. 6460 Charlie, we're going to do the RNAV T2 and someone
Yeah, Pleasant County traffic, Cessna 12466, T hangars taxiing runway 6 for takeoff.
Better?
It was better. I'm glad that we ended on a positive note.
Me too.
Person County traffic 172 Papa Alpha is taxiing off runway.
I'd go on up.
Alpha 6.
Yep, because I haven't seen, he said he's taxiing from the T hangars. I haven't seen him yet. Yeah, there he is. What I don't want to do is head on coming up the taxiway.
Right. Alpha 5, actually. Should I take Alpha 6 or Alpha 5?
I'd take 5. He's waiting on you.
Okay.
Ambrose Sky traffic, Skyhawk 466, taxiing on the Alpha for runway 6.
Little cricket, sorry.
All right.